Thank God for YouTube. If I didn't have to get up, I'd have rolled over in my bed and been late to pick up this new load. I promise you. Good morning, associate. How you doing? How you guys doing? How you and them? Oh, man. Good morning. Good morning. Like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, I'll be right back, guys. Let me check the back of the truck. You ever have one of them days where you don't want to do nothing or say nothing? That's it. But that's all right. It's all right. That's okay. We're gonna figure it out. Hey, Mike, you still snowing up there where you at? I'm in Ohio. I'm gonna be leaving in a minute, and well, I'm sitting up here in Ohio, and this mess. Yeah, let's say it like that. Um, hold on, let's switch. Let's switch this over. Uh, Let's see. Rain and snow on the way. That's oh man. It seems like the older I get, and since I've been doing this for this long, I ain't in no rush. You know what I mean? I know what time I need to get there. Like I said, I'm actually leave halfway through and start the clock in about 10 minutes and leave halfway through. One of these guys around to the right of me or to the left, the guy to the right of me is gonna be leaving, so soon as he leaves, I'm gonna start my preaching. I was, start getting ready to get up out of here, so I could be there. I can be there a little earlier. Um, I was an hour. I would have been an hour late. Well, I would have just barely made it, but they took it from me anyway, so no biggie. But I went shopping yesterday. Got me some more creamer. I got a small thing of eggs, but the way I had it, my refrigerator is like a pull out shelf. And every time I pull out the shelf, the eggs kept on dropping out and breaking. Oh, I watched the first season of Fire Force. Um, yeah, I watched the first season of Fire Force. I don't. What I want to see is the Demon Hunter Infinity Castle. I wish if I don't know if it's still in the movies. That I want to see. I want to see that. Um, I was reading the manga online, and everybody knows the ending, but I kind of like that. I kind of like that one. Everybody says grown men. Everything that a woman don't like, they always say grown. No grown man does that. Well, all adults in Japanese anime in Japan is like movies in the United States. But movies in the United States are dying out anyway. Like, it is what it is. But oh, grown men don't do that. Grown men don't play video games. Oh, actually, they do. And the hand-eye coordination to play a video game, you got to have some raw brain power to play a video game. Oh, don't get me wrong. That's my wife's. Um, that's how she. What's the word? Decompresses. If I had to do her job, I'd have slashed my throat. I'm just being honest. But she reads. I wouldn't say hundreds, but dang near close of romance novels a week. She'll be up till she she gets bits and pieces of sleep. She'll wake up, read some more, fall back asleep. She barely sleeps in our bedroom. I'm like, hey, come on upstairs. But she's got her favorite spot. And then I really made it bad when I got her that snuggie, whatever that she can put on her with a hood. And she's got her iPad. Oh man. But back to the video games, you got to have some crazy hand-eye coordination and some powerful uh, computing space up here to play half them games that they got out now. And guys spend years building up their memory. They spend years building up their, repertoire. Exactly. But they spend years building up their repertoire. And then you ever see those videos that the girlfriend smashes the Xbox or which is like $500 or $600, it's 700, 800 nowadays. Smashes the memory, smashes the erases everything, and thinks it's okay because you're not giving them attention. You do that to a man that's a gamer, you done with them. You done. And see, that's what I'm seeing more and more, and it was always there that that and this is a Christian perspective. The the woman's got to, especially African American man, y'all, we done lost it. Gotta be in charge. And it's subtle stuff. Hey babe, I'm gonna get you something. Would you want something? No, I don't want none. You sure you don't want none? No, I don't want none. You sure you don't want none? And then as soon as you get it, oh, that looks good. And half of them are clickbaits. So they know it's upsetting to you. But a lot of women do that. Can I taste your food? Well, I'm to the point now. I will share my food because you're not digging your hands into my food. And but she'll ask me first. You want to try some of this? I was like, all right. Then I think, you want to try some of this? Yeah. But that's how we do. But before that, she would try to take out of my plate, and and I would actually order the same meal. Oh, can I try yours? No, we got the same meal. Why do you have to look? I'm not gonna be. I'll be honest. My wife runs stuff because I'm one. We to cleave onto is one left side of the brain, right side of the brain. I'm the stupid part of the brain. If I run it, I'm gonna run our house into the ground. She'll be like, "Look, let's talk about this. What do you think we should do? Handle it." I still got a phobia of running my first house into the ground. That's just me. So you treat me right, I'm handing you the keys. Hey, handle it. I'll give you half my paycheck. Handle it. You know what I mean? I watched in the economy. I watched. You know those balloon popping videos? You ever see those? Exactly. It became a hobby because I was just looking for attention. Hey, great job. Then it became a hobby. Well, it became an obsession. It became a battle between me and the homeowners association. Literally, it became a battle. It literally became a battle. Me against the homeowners association. Um. Oh, but back to that. The balloon popping video. And these two people, the woman and the dude, were fives. It's just my opinion. But she was acting like she was a 10. She had a big gut, like she was pregnant, talking ghetto as hell, fake hair, and making fun of dude. I'm like, yo, you in his lane. That's when I learned how to stay in my lane, bro. My life has been wonderful. But everybody, oh, now you shaming and fat shaming. They make up names for this bullshit. to make you feel better about yourself. But when you feel better about yourself, you don't humble yourself. Exactly. My wife got the eight. She got the 80 inch downstairs. I got the 50 inch, 65 or whatever the heck it is upstairs. I go upstairs. I go upstairs and watch YouTube. If I'm not watching one of y'all, I'm watching um this guy that tows broke down vehicles out of the desert, or stuff that I can't afford. You know, I'm not trying to force you to do nothing, but every once in a while, always ask me, "Hey, I'm going to walk. You want to come?" Oh no, I'm good because I'm doing something. Or I'm wanting to do something. But every once in a while, I'm like, okay, I don't want to go walking with her when she's with her friend. She walks with a friend. I don't want to do that. But then her friend will go home or Norma's husband went walking. Well, how come you don't want? No, no, you ain't using me. You're not using me, bro. Come on, man. We ain't doing that. Uh, Yeah, take your ass to the left. What has he got? She got split axles. Yeah. Okay. Now I can leave. Now I can leave. Let's see what time is it. All right. Yeah, it's time to do this time. So let's do on duty. Okay, I gotta get the clock going. Already did my free tip. Oh boy, tired. They only see nude bodies. It was dumb. Bro, in a relationship, it's gotta be more than sex. It's gotta be. You gotta like that person. If you don't like that person, y'all got a problem. I Only thing I wish, because I was going through some stuff when I left my first wife and started dating. I was so ignorant. I thought, hey, oh, you're supposed to be nice to me. You're supposed to, but I was choosing the same idiots. I was still attracted to the same fools. I was still attracted to that evilness, the selfishness, and when I finally gave up, kind and gentle found me. You know what I mean? Uh, Kind and gentle found me. A lot of times, guys, if you wondering why your relationships ain't working, you might want to check and see if it's you. Yeah, dude. You. Because most of the time it is you. It's your bad choices. It's your bad choices. But you can redeem yourself. You know what I mean? You can redeem yourself. I got a new garbage can yesterday because my other one, I just was throwing all kind. It was tore up from the floor up. And I even got a nice Febreze smelling garbage bag in it because my whole truck be smelling like ass and it's a brand new truck. Yeah, British people, they're weird as yo. They make excuse about seasoning their food, just plain salt and pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, uh, you know, red pepper flakes, cayenne pepper, thyme, basil, oregano, dill, dill for fish. They don't deal. They'll have the whitest piece of chicken breast you ever seen. No paprika, no parsley, no basil, no nothing. And say this is delicious. Make it make sense. It didn't, and they had the spice tray. It was mainly they use those spices to smoke their stuff or heavy on the salt, to preserve it, but still no flavor. It's pea soup water, a piece of bread that they call something pudding. It's the nastiest looking stuff. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna save up because I want a smoker and I want an outside fryer and I want an outside grill. I want to have like a little area in the back. I'm probably gonna move from the driveway to that area in the backyard. That's gonna be my spot, my new spot. But it's gonna take a while because I'm tired of just throwing stuff on the credit card and being broke. Because these are high interest credit cards, bro. It's for high interest, and we need to start coming down on interest. You feel me? Uh, we need to start coming down on interest. Well, the only reason they love Indian food, Caribbean food, is because of what is it, World War II? Most of the people were killed off, and they were begging for people to come to England to help England survive. They were begging the colonies, India, and and also the Caribbean, and a lot of them, especially the Caribbean, say y'all have, Americans have, Black Americans have no nothing. No, you can't count nothing back. Of course not. We were slaves, stupid. Of course not. We were slaves. And it's so funny. Indians, they they're just as prejudiced against us as white folks are in America. But I think it was in the 30s or 40s. They had no rights in America. They had no rights, and because of the you know, because we won our rights in the '60s, they got rights. And an Indian professor was saying that it's because of us they got their rights, so we should be thankful to the Black Americans. I'm just saying, you learn something new every day. And this was an Indian, I think it was an Indian professor. And see, in India, they got the nerve to be prejudiced against us, and there's a caste system in India. That's why a lot of Indians leave India, come over here, and thrive because in India, if you're in the caste system and you were a donkey herder, that's all you're gonna be. But you come over to the United States, you can be a doctor, you can be an engineer, you can be whatever you want to be. Then they look down on us. Hey, I'm just saying. Momo was telling me about that. She used to recruit for highly skilled computer operators. And what they do is they have one person do the interview that actually knows everything, and then they'll give the job to somebody else that don't know squat. Jesus, talk about fake it till you make it. All right, got a few more minutes, and then we got to go. We got to go. This spot was usually not as tight, but now I can leave because the two people from the right left already. I'm going down to fill up. Got a half, half full. I gotta get some diesel this morning. Hold on. There we go. I'm looking for the gas station. I gotta get some diesel. Really? So, buddy. Okay. You see here. Oh, how do you get up every day, Mike? With your job, do you have the weekends off? I work 7 days a week once I'm on the road. But, boy, hey, let's see what we need to do here. Hold up. Wait a minute. Uh, Let's get to stepping on the road again. Can't wait to get on the road. Something with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again. They must have just built this place. Still toe up from the floor. Fence falling apart already. Gotcha. What you trying to say, man? I am a wonderful singer. Yeah, I think. What the hell? I came around this way, so I have to go around motherfuckers. So now I got to go around this guy. He's parked all the way at the freaking end. Hold up. Check the mirrors. Sorry. I did karaoke on the cruise. I was scared to death. Sound like a roach, but I was still scared to death. I practiced and practiced and practiced and still was tone deaf. I don't see how, and my Caucasian brothers, they didn't give a flip. They had their drink, they were messed up and yelling and screaming into the phone, into the microphone, and just having a ball. They didn't give a, you know, country music, and they didn't give a flip. This one woman was changing the words, and every other word was my, why. She didn't give a flip. And they had, when I say they had a ball, they had a freaking ball. Oh, it's so funny. I don't know what boat it was, but I seen it. Yeah, everybody say it's always black folks fighting on the cruise ship. But when Caucasian folks get out there and fight, it's a straight all out brawl. And this was women, and they weren't having it. And see, I already know. I done spent 3, 4 grand for a cruise. I'm not fighting nobody. I know that punch gonna hurt, but I'll take the hit. And I'll be looking for, and I'll be yelling at the top of my lungs. You'll be cracking up. Security! Security! I throw my hands up so you can see that I was not the aggressor. I'm not even defending myself on a cruise. But I'll be showing up. No, I'm not even gonna say that because the gun's not there. Look, because they will kick on a cruise ship. You fight on a cruise ship, they're kicking you off at the next stop. There is no, oh, okay, no problem. Kumbaya. No, they're kicking you off at the next stop. They'll never let you cruise ever again on their cruise line because that's not what it's about. New cruisers don't understand that. They put your behind off the boat. And you were wondering, well, how am I going to get home? Hey, that's not our problem. It is not our problem. I talk a lot of smack, but no, I'm not. I'm not fighting. I'm too old. I'm too out of shape. Uh-uh. You're not going to see on no video me getting an ass whooping, getting thrown around, or bitch slapped. Nah, we're not doing that. I'm walking away. And if you bum rush me, I'm calling for security. Security! Security! Mama! Security! I didn't know they feel something next. Security! Oh, Jesus. Take the wheel. Oh, question. Why is all the good stuff not good for you? Yeah, I see IHOP at the truck stop. Get me an order of pancakes. But that ain't good for me. That's gonna make my stomach gurgle, make me sick. Why is that? It's not fair. No, no. Oh, I know life ain't fair. Into Pennsylvania, shut it down. That's what the heck I'm gonna do. It's the thing. You gotta look ahead and see, okay, what's open, what's not. Gonna make the turn out of there. Ooh, like I can make the turn out of there. Okay, let's do that. Didn't my windshield look a little bit cleaner? I went and got some glass cleaner. I know I'm pathetic. Okay, buddy. Let's see here. Let's do dashboard. Bam. Do some stuff here. 23, 270. Hold on, let me fill this puppy up. Dirty behind liquid. Stuff on the inside of my window. What the heck? Ugh. Trying to be a person clean, it don't work. Don't work. Hey, Mike, have you watched that new movie, um, Jason Momoa and that other wrestler? Um, it's about his father being his father's a private eye and he gets killed by the yakuza or something like that. It's, it was halfway decent, in my opinion. I mean, it was halfway decent. It was a good action flick. Some of the fight scenes were like corny as heck, but it still, you know, it still was decent. Let's see. Did that. Super a little early, but nothing wrong with that. Actually, we're gonna be an hour early. They've been a good move. Ah. Okay, I ain't gonna tell you about it. I thought it was good, and I'm happy that the way they did it. I don't know if everybody was. I think it's like one lady was not of Hawaii. I don't know if one lady. It was a lot of. It was based in Hawaii. The movie's based in Hawaii, and there was a lot of Hawaiians in the movie, and that's what they need to do. You know, for the authenticity or whatever. I think it was really. It was. I know no spoilers, but it was one of the like the 80s stories or whatever, like like an Axel Foley type of story, types like that. And I was looking forward to it, and I found a bootleg on streaming service that we have. We have a bootleg streaming service. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but she pays like $60 every 6 or 7 months. I like get out of here. Oh, that way. Like, what the heck? It's the crazy part about being an uneducated empath is I have to be in a certain mood to watch stuff. That's probably why a lot of YouTube is my go-to because it's not a lot of drama, not a lot of whatever that makes my heart race. Oh, what the heck? You wonder why is it so dark? I don't have my lights on. Stupid. But and I was always wondering why am I getting why am my heart racing? Because it seems it's not. I know it's not real, but my body perceives it as real, and that drives me up the wall. Even this, even the fake stuff, my body perceives it as real, and I can't stand it. Shit. Really? I gotta get a new pair of glasses where I got the bifocals in them. So man, yeah, I gotta get a new pair with the bifocals in it. Some of that stuff is gross. Oh, shit. Back to work, back to reality. I used to be up on this side of the country, Ohio, all the time. Um, so I know the area up here. No biggie. We start taking half the. Hey, I see that. Hey, Jakes, what's going on? How's your plants doing? Did they recover from that storm and all that crap? Because spring is on the way, brother. Spring is on the way. I think wife's birthday is coming up in March. She must have a dinner party, go out to dinner. So we're gonna do that. And um, I think I already know what I'm getting for her birthday. Start ordering that stuff now. And a few other things. Um, I don't think I'll just work till then. And I think I'm going to either take 3 or 4 days off so I can do uh, my front lawn renovation. But man, I'm gonna have to think about it. I got I got that 60-inch stand on mower John Deere. It's not working, but it hasn't been on fire. I put a bid on it. It's at 210. I'm the high bidder. Uh, and my max is 300. I'm gonna be outbid. I already know. But if I'm not, I mean, that'd be a freaking miracle. Uh, but I don't need. I can't. I couldn't help myself. Do it. I'm gonna do it low. I couldn't help. I couldn't help myself. You know. It had a Steiner, which is it's a mower with an attachment, but it's like a $40,000 mower. And I bid on that, and I just kept on getting outbid. And I'm like, yeah, it's not in the cards, but it's what do I say? It's fun. It's fun till it ain't fun. Cause that's why I have three core areas. No, actually, I should only have one. But I started bidding on one. I was like, this motherfucker's not gonna get it for free. And I just kept on bidding, and he gave up, and I won it by mistake. I didn't want the thing, but this summer I'm gonna put it up for sale. But I need to start planning and taking some of this stuff. Uh, hey, Urban, how you doing? I see Urban there. I got two things I want to fix up, repair, and sell, but I just ain't made any time for it. I gotta make time. That's good. It's kind of my side hustle, but it's more of a on my videos, stuff like that. And you know, I'm gonna start. I don't good morning. I'm gonna say like I don't know. I wish Cookie Peace lived close by. She don't. She lives in Virginia. I would love to get a driving lawnmower, bring it back to life, and take it and drop it by her house. I think that would be one heck of a thing, and it would be fun. But and I can't afford to ship it. The thing's expensive. Shipping is even worse. But we'll see. Like that 60 inch, she got I think it's a half an acre or whatever. That would be perfect. But it is. Oh, okay. Okay, we're past exit 179. Gotta get on US 6. See it over. Gotta love it. I got glass cleaner. I gotta clean this side of the side mirrors all messed up. Sorry about that. Thanks, Mike. Oh, okay. Hey, guys, let's cut it short. Mama, bye. Sorry, ran a little over. As always, yo, think nobody loves you. Know that I love you. God loves you. I have a blessed